Good afternoon and welcome to the TRANSNET Saldanha Super 8 Easter Rugby Festival. If you've just joined us, what a pulsating game between Bella Vista and Progress that belonged to Progress. And the first tick in the box, which brings us to Multisure Crusaders against Tygerberg. This is going to be a cracker. Both teams with so much provincial experience. And if it's your first opportunity to watch a bit of club rugby in Saldanha Bay, I think you're in for a bit of a treat. The weather's been fine. The rain has stayed away, thankfully. Bit of a wind that's favouring the team playing from right to left. And we'll get more thoughts from McNeil Grant about exactly that. He was on the pitch a short while ago doing interviews with the captains from Bella Vista and Progress. But this is autumn in South Africa, and we're moving into a colder part of the year. So jerseys at the order of the day, beanies are out, but the coffee is also most welcome, and it is a wonderful weekend, Easter weekend in South Africa, and we expect that there will be a festive and a packed crowd by the time we get to our final match this evening, which will involve the host Saldanha Bay. And between them and Roses United, they've both dominated this specific tournament, and between them they've won every edition of the Saldanha Easter Festival. Waiting for the two teams to arrive, Multisure Crusaders, coached by Ricardo Beekes, team manager Granville Janssen, and then on the side of Tygerberg, Heinrich Martin is the coach there, the team manager Basil Noah. Daniel Roberts, the captain of Tygerberg, and Reinhard Steers is the captain of Multisure Crusaders. There we go, it is that time of the afternoon. Tygerberg on the field, and time for some final breaths just to get the nerves settled. And then the famous club name, famous worldwide, the Crusaders. There is Daniel Roberts, and he will try and take his team over the advantage line. He plays inside centre, and his nickname is Baikies. Matriculated at PW Botha, played Southwestern District's Currie Cup, and also represented Western Province at 7th level. Reinhard Steers is the captain of the Multisure Crusaders. Goes by the nickname of Steers, no surprise there. Can also play hooker and flank, but scheduled to play 8th man in this specific match. Born in Mossel Bay. Javian Jefta is our referee. Dylan Franke and Lee Beekes will be assisting him. And Mr. Franke also doing pretty good things in referee terms. Has developed nicely, gone through the ranks, and good to see him out and getting an opportunity. And I spoke about Linston Manuels earlier today. He popped into the commentary booth and said to me that this is a really unique experience for the referees as well. Boland and Western Province sharing the officiating duties for this 2023 festival for the first time. So looking forward to their contribution as well. Mr. Beekes has refereed the first match, and now he has to take some AR duties. McNeil Grant makes his commentary debut next to me. McNeil, lucky to have you along, and how are you feeling?
Good afternoon, Johan. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me in the box. It's a privilege. I feel honored to be here. But the game is underway, and surely the Crusaders will be favored by the wind.
Well, most definitely, there's a strong wind that does favour them. First possession goes to Granville Janssen. You can see he's a bulky, stocky runner. So defence will be tested up front. We saw a very scrappy opening 15 minutes in the Bella Vista Progress game. Already a nice solid start from both teams. Defensive lines then being tested. A good carry by Dion van der Walt. Pots will be moved and put into position here from Tygerberg.
Yes.
Western Cape representatives, Tygerberg. And the Crusaders all the way from the southwestern districts, the George area. That's where they are based. Needs to be off the neck. So good early position and ball for Tygerberg to work with. Now it's Daniel Roberts, the captain, who puts that into the night sky. They finally gathered by Crusaders. They thought they were coming away with that Ezric Alexander, but called back by the referee. A knock-on called. So we'll have our first scrum. Good for opening minutes.
Yeah, definitely not something you want to be doing early in the game. Call whose ball it is.
Eric Zana was responsible. He knocked that ball forward before it was gathered by Alexander, and therefore the reason that he was called back. On the far side, Mr. Franke, our assistant referee,
Everybody in.
operates there in the Paul region, know him very well. Nice young upcoming referee.
Sit!
We saw that in the first game, one team stood out, and also good start for Crusaders at scrum time. The ball is well controlled by Tygerberg, playing into a stiff wind. The kick and chase, there's no one there, so this is a good option, all about the bounce and the cover defense, and finally broken away by Crusaders. Oh, this is lovely work by the Crusaders. They'll put it downfield as well. The chase will come. Tygerberg's defense now need to be very alert. Only one man really chasing, and they've fallen back nicely, Tygerberg.
Oh, get out,
They won't
Tygerberg!
kick it out though. That's naughty. Into the hands of Crusaders through Olkers. Advantage now being played. They didn't retaliate, fall back. It's Olkers again. He'll double up and play scrum half. Versatile play from Olkers. Now does he go back for the penalty? Yes, is the answer. Offside, never retaliating to an onside position. What a lovely breakout from the Crusaders. Naughty from Tygerberg's defense. Shouldn't have him let him escape in that 22, that red zone that we talk about. But that is the quality of this Crusaders outfit.
Eric.
Late afternoon in Saldanha Bay, early evening. It's pretty gloomy out there.
Tygerberg.
Zana.
Not gonna find out.
He's a man that
Open.
has been at
Middle,
this tournament
open.
before. Eric Zana. Zakes is his nickname, born in George, attended Outeniqua High School. Also one of the good rugby schools there in the Southwestern District area.
No!
Good start
Get
this
out,
for
get
the
out.
Crusaders, told to get out of that maul, but still they go. This machine will go forward. They've got a perfect body position, and they've got the momentum as well, and well directed as well by the scrum half. They know only one way. Now taken out just short of the line. That gap did not open up. Tygerberg's defense holding strong for now. They'll continue to work through Smith, Gavin Smith. Another opportunity for the Crusaders, 5 meters from the line. Dummy pass, well, they weren't falling for that, and it's the turnover ball. Good advantage being played by the referee. The tumble over.
No! 6, no. Last feet on the line.
Tygerberg, what did they do? Playing into the wind.
Punish over.
Advantage called over. Tygerberg might say, oh, could have probably used that advantage. Slightly off the side of the boot. Not the best exit from Vragom.
Half a meter. Just all them.
Yeah, almost through from the multi-cruise,
Let's go.
the
Let's end,
Multisure
let's go.
Crusaders, but the hands.
Van Rooyen feeds that line out, and the 8th man line
Tackle,
out
release
steers. Captain of the Crusaders. So far he's done all the right things. Cecil Rittles gets first opportunity with ball in hand. All with the Crusaders. Someone needs to straighten that line, and Ronaldo Fortuin thought that he was going in for an early visit to the tried line, but the referee perfectly positioned and calls a forward pass.
Not in blood. No.
Yes, Mr. Chafta in good position to see what's happening in front of him. Unfortunately, again, the Multisure Crusaders not getting the points they wanted.
Let's go. Time zone, let's go.
Chad Geswind to feed this line out. Or scrum rather. Chad Geswind.
Sit. Keep
Outside
it steady.
the 22, so they can't kick directly into touch. Very important scrum, but the Crusaders will bring the heat. Oh, look at that, another statement made by the Crusaders, and they're being ordered by Reynard Steers. He likes what he's seeing at the back of that scrum, and they're talking. They're doing all the talking at the moment. High fives all round.
Yes, the pressure applied. When you apply pressure in the scrum on your opponent, Johan, and your opponent feels the pressure, there's no other way but to stand up. And you will get called out for standing up under pressure, and that is exactly what the Multisure Crusaders are doing. They are going to milk a penalty out of this one. I bet they want a penalty.
Point!
So the statement has been made. Casement to feed. There they go again, the Crusaders, but better effort by Tygerberg, but they stand up, and you can't do that. All the reward with the Crusaders, and some verbal as well.
I would love to tell you I told you so.
Listen, calm down and don't touch me.
Morne Mkwai is the hooker for Crusaders.
6-man line out.
Product of Henty Sillier High School. That's in the Free State. Also played for the Griffins Academy. So product there from the Free State, now settling at the Crusaders. And it is the hooker Mkwai who has his hands on the ball. Some added weight being provided by Ronaldo Fortuin. They're all looking for an opportunity. They sense it. They are smelling blood in the water, the Crusaders. Cedras gets it off to Engelbrecht, Wilnath Engelbrecht. He's also been part of this Saldanha festival before.
No, let it go. Oh, Y5. Use it 9.
So far, Tygerberg's defense doing what is expected of them. 3 meters out. Can they finally have some reward for all this early domination? Again, a run coming from Wayne Khan. Oh, he's gone over Wayne Khan. Well, now he wants a timeout. There's no video referral system.
I believe it was double movement. He was short and then he compelled himself forward. No try. You were short and then he compelled yourself forward, so it's double movement.
No television match official in these
Double
games,
movement.
but well done for stopping the game
Here's
and
the
just
mountain.
talking to his assistant, which he did. This is what Khan did. You'll see that he's brought to ground there, and then he reaches out.
Sense
Now he
behind
goes
the
again.
kick.
There's the secondary movement. So that's the reason for the penalty. Khan knew it as well when the referee explained. He said, oh, okay, yes, I agree.
That's why he had a tackle.
So some relief for Tygerberg. They've been under pressure, McNeil, in this first 10 minutes.
Half a meter. Keep it open. Keep it open.
Yes, but still the Multisure Crusaders would kick themselves for not turning the Tygerberg's mistakes into points.
Very important line out for Curtly van Rooyen. It's Messi and it's back in the hands of the Crusaders, and they don't need a second invitation. Shane Olkers takes them inside the 22. Khan offers his weight. It's all going backwards at the moment, but Khan does well to rip that out of the tackle, make sure that they can spread this ball towards the right. More position this time to Wesu. Just outside the 22. Is there a gap that's going to open up? Khan again. He's been a handful in the opening exchanges. He senses a try early doors. Captain will stand out and stand off Reynard Steers. Looks for the contact again. Tygerberg win the turnover. Well, despite all the pressure that they have faced, they've done pretty well on defense.
Well done! Well done!
Zeke, let's go. Number 2.
Well done!
The trusted left boots of Daniel Roberts. Good touch finder by the skipper.
No, let's go.
Well, he'll
Half a
compliment his
meter,
team.
yeah,
It's like,
half a
okay,
meter.
we've settled down, we've survived the first 11 minutes. Now let's try and enforce our own pattern onto this
5-man line
match.
out. Just keep the gap open. Thanks.
Shortened line out. And they'll play off the top. Nicely gathered by Ulrich Johannes.
Now, 7.
And here goes the Tygerberg march. Let's say, okay, Crusaders, you've got it, we've got it as well.
No! You're off your feet, no!
You're not allowed to play there. The ruck is formed, so that's the reason, even if it's hands off, referee has called the ruck. Another penalty, this time not a clear release, so Tygerberg will play quickly. Johannes there for support, but unfortunately couldn't link up with him. More advantage coming, so this is a good passage of play for Tygerberg. All the pressure now on the Crusaders. Short ball finds Keegan May. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's the captain's hands, Daniel Roberts, letting him down, but they'll come back for the penalty, so no real damage done.
Yes, Tygerberg looking to move the ball across the field from side to side now in. Like you said, Johan, enforce their own pattern, try to do what they came to do on the day.
Just maybe want them to be a bit shorter, just close that gap slightly, because remember they're playing into the wind, so the wind is a real factor. Maybe just come closer together so that you don't have that dipping pass onto the feet. That's not where you really ideally want to gather the ball. And yeah, here we go. This is rugby. Tygerberg with the first opportunity, they're going to go for a shot at goal, and all the first 10 minutes has really belonged to the Crusaders, but Tygerberg will go for the kick at post.
Yes, but you mentioned the wind, and he is kicking into the wind, Kyle Vragom.
It's certainly going to be a tester, no doubt about it. It's well outside the 22. The strike is pretty decent. It's got it the distance, but unfortunately lacking the direction. So we'll go back for a 22. First chance really for Tygerberg to get us going. Crusaders can create an exit. They can go deep into Tygerberg real estate. That's exactly what they'll do. Bounce of the ball will favor Tygerberg, and they'll come straight back through Roberts. He knows only one way. Bang, says Roberts. Met by two defenders from the Crusaders. All lining up towards the left, and oh, that's unfortunate for Tygerberg. No real pressure coming onto him. Looks like it was the full-back, September. His hands letting him down.
It's not, eyes not really on the ball, but man watching the problem.
So many options. He was thinking about the play before he had the ball in his hands. Tygerberg will just need to calm it down. Daniel Roberts had a good run back at the defense. So they have had some moments in the first 14 minutes, but just getting through this early nerves and settling into the Saldanha tournament. Nice to see the camaraderie between the players as well. Just saw a little fist bump between one of the Crusaders and Tygerberg players.
Crusaders, let's go, Thompson.
Scoreless opening 15 minutes if you've just joined us. Crusaders and Tygerberg. Damien Segas.
Point! Sit!
Another solid scrum by the Crusaders, but the penalty goes to Tygerberg.
Angle number 1.
Number 1 is Malcolm Joseph. Clearly see it. There he goes. He's moving on the hooker. Good call by the referee, must say. Into the wind, that's a good kick. Good touch finder. There is the guilty party, Malcolm Joseph. 117 kilograms of Joseph.
Closer to the mark.
Good
Play
contest
on.
by the Crusaders, and they turn this ball around, and with the wind they can get a
Hold
good
7.
exit strategy going. Oh, and the bounce favors them as well. That's a great play by the Crusaders. Tygerberg will kick themselves and say, oh, we had a good attacking platform. Unfortunately, the
on with the
line-out went
backline
astray,
player, so we
and look
continue
where
in.
we are now. Severely
Numbers.
punished for our
Keep the space.
inability to secure our own ball. Almost
can
17
count
minutes has ticked away. It's flown by in this first half. Opportunities both ways. Van Rooyen, where does he go? Well, no one read the same book as what he brought to the party, so off go the Crusaders again. It's another missed line out. The previous one they were punished to where they are now, and then this gives the Crusaders the second attacking opportunity.
Tackle!
Somewhat lazy on the cover defense is Tygerberg.
Step.
Cedras this time finds Smith. Two
No,
men
no,
to
stay
bring
on,
him
stay on.
down. Cedras. Dancing feet of the inside centre. Engelbrecht. He's a handful.
Use it now.
Can definitely keep an eye on him. Busy player. Have they forced the maul?
Tackle away!
No, says the referee. Didn't do enough to get that maul call. And from a standing start, but well done by Isrich Alexander. And as I say, that's knock on at the worst possible time for the Crusaders.
Yeah, because of that knock on again, turnover possession.
Scrum.
And now Tygerberg can escape out of the danger zone once again.
You have to give compliments again to Tygerberg's defense. That was the right wing Angus Green that came in to force the pressure onto the Crusaders. So well read, and it just delayed. He just saw him in the corner of his eye, and that was enough to force the knock on. So good work by Tygerberg in the first 18 minutes. But again, as we saw in the first game, the Crusaders will put the pressure right here, right now. This is where it's going to come from. So Malcolm Joseph will have to watch himself. He was pinned earlier on for scrumming in on the hooker. More pressure coming from the Crusaders. It's wheeled and wheeled. Oh, knock on then. Tygerberg trying to clear, and there's a lot of verbal, and this is where it happens. This is the engine room for a reason. That psychological advantage is pretty evident, and the Crusaders will remind Tygerberg that this is exactly what is happening.
Yeah, that has to be one of the most difficult things in rugby for a scrum half to do. Clearing under pressure. While your scrum is walking backwards, you have to pick up the ball and get away.
Crouch!
Go!
Some of the substitutes of the Crusaders warming up in goal just behind the Tygerberg defense, so they'll be barking some orders from there as well. Better control. They'll march on. They'll get the favorable arm from the referee, but they would want to make more of the Cedras, the position that they have had. Cut back towards the traffic is Engelbrecht. Cedras will get another ball. Short ball this time. Introducing those bulky runners. It is Rittles this time. Off it goes to Vesu. Referee's patience will be tested now. 20 minutes gone, couple of penalties. You might be reminded if you were the Crusaders captain, probably a good time just to say, ref, a lot of penalties coming from Tygerberg.
Here's the mark. Nah, just come with it.
Arden Vesu, quite accustomed to play lock and flank. As you see with the modern day rugby player, they're not specifically featuring in one position, especially in club level.
Numbers.
A lot of times you'll have to double up and do
Space.
a certain
Open,
job in the
open.
first half and might be required to do another job in the second half. But for now, Maguire's job is to find his jumper, and that he does perfectly. I'll try and move this ball around. Tygerberg up to the challenge.
Balls out. Balls out.
Back against the traffic again. Same type of strategy from Engelbrecht. Cedras wants that ball. He wants that tackler to get out, so it's a slower ball. Tygerberg doing a good job of slowing it down within the laws. Cedras again. Is there a variation coming in the Crusaders' play? Not at this stage. Using the forwards, trying to create a bit of a gap. They'll set up the pot again. Gone. 1-2.
Away, no hands! 6, let it go!
Cedras.
Rock!
He wants quick ball from here. Oh, the dummy. Nice
Six
dummy that
release.
from
Away.
Shane Alkers. Cedras again. He wasn't really expecting that, Rittles, but did enough. Good hands.
Tygerberg
And
is good.
Tygerberg
First man in.
has affected the
No,
turnover.
6. No,
Great
no,
work on
last
the
hit.
ground. Oh, that was good work
No,
by
I call it.
Tygerberg.
Yes.
Now they're just being told,
Well done.
just relax, just wait for it. Straight to the captain
Oh.
it goes, and it is Daniel Roberts who will find a brilliant touch under pressure from inside his in-goal area. Well, Crusaders will be scratching their heads saying, how are we not on the scoreboard? What do we need to do? And Tygerberg will be saying, we haven't had a lot of ball defense. Credit, guys, keep working on defense, keep
sure that's
frustrating
open.
the Crusaders, and our chance will come. As they illustrated, they had a chance to kick at goal, unfortunately missed. So it remains scoreless at this stage. 22 minutes gone. Look at the territory stakes for the Crusaders. 78%, yet they're still looking for a point.
Play on.
That's tapped over by Vesu. Here comes their
Let's watch it
captain.
too.
Reinhard steers. A lot of ball for the Crusaders. No obstruction. Not a lot of room to maneuver in there for Fontaine.
No hands. Stand.
Cedras is being pressurized at that breakdown point from Tygerberg. And they do get the scrum. Look at that. Who said defense can't win you games? They're a long way from winning, of course, McNeil, but they're doing a great job in 23 minutes defensively and shutting out that shot for the Crusaders. The frustration will definitely be boiling over.
Yeah, Johan, once
Joseph?
again, the same thing that happened with the Tygerberg scrum half earlier. Picking the ball up under pressure. The most difficult thing to do. But well done by Tygerberg. Seeing the opportunity, there's only one man forming the ruck, and then there's the scrum half. Let's put him under pressure and win that ball back. And they've done it.
Let's go down 6. Crouch. Point. Sit. Steady.
Kees Wind will feed a scrum that's retaliating,
Balls out.
but they do clear it before the Crusaders can get their hands on it.
Stop.
Oh, look at that. It's Chad Gisman saying, come on, forwards, you need to move around. We need some pillars to make it difficult for the Crusaders' defensive line. Gisman. They won't kick ball away this time around, as it's Van der Walt who goes on a run. Gisman. Someone needs to straighten that line, but they go straight towards Vesu. Didn't have to move much. Gisman drops the shoulder and make sure that the position stays with Tygerberg. The next pod and the next runner is Ulrich Johannes. He loses it in control, so it is the Crusaders who can march straight back through Gawain Smith. What do they do now? Again from a standing start, looking for the slightest of opportunities. There's a bit of a missed tackle by Tygerberg, but they do well to come between the runners and just make a mess in that defensive channel. It was Roberts. Now he loses his feet, the scrum off. Geeswind. Hard work being done by Van der Walt.
Release.
Here come Tygerberg. Look at the bodies here in front of screen on the left. 2 bodies down, so the medical personnel have got their hands full. Another penalty awarded.
High tackle.
This time for a high shot.
High tackle.
More ill discipline from the Crusaders. That's probably an illustration of the frustration that they are feeling inside the first 25 minutes. They've created so many opportunities. Think, that is that's the message. Think about it. Think of what we are doing.
Let's get on with the lineup. Let's get on with it. Gents. Listen. Zit. Let's move. Let's get the basics right. Let's move.
Referee sounds like a headmaster. Come on, let's move.
Now Mr. Chapter giving the marching orders.
Roberts will be happy. He'll say that, yes, defensively they've been under real pressure, but the scoreboard says 0-0, so he'll just remind his team that they've done all the right things But how do they now translate that into possible points? How do they get back into the 22 against the wind? Tygerberg will remind themselves what happened in that first game as well, and they'll know that in the next couple of minutes they will turn, they'll have the wind behind their backs. The Crusaders will say, come on, we've had the wind, have we made the most of our opportunities? We don't have anything to show for it. We need points on the board because we are going to face the wind in the second half. Different strategies that will be executed in the next couple of minutes, but it all starts from the next line out, and that will belong to Tygerberg. In the meantime, it is Isia Marker who's getting some attention. Boland under 20 player. Works for the Department of Health. Supply Chain Management Official is Mr. Marker.
Number 1 is good. Number 1 is good. So we're going. Just make sure half a meter space. And draw the line straight.
Let's see if he survives the next contact. Might find himself just staying in the back line, and they'll call a short line out just to give him some extra time to recover.
Gents. Let's go.
Well, he's walking past, and he'll have to go and lift. He'll have to go and lift one of the jumpers. He doesn't look too keen, I must say.
Number 3. Let's go. Time's on.
Number 3 is going to say, referee, I am going. This is my maximum speed. Van Rooyen. Well, the support not really there. And
play on.
Crusaders, you could probably nominate that. Gone.
Leave his
Goes
neck.
one way, then the other. Gets rid of it before the contact. Good work being done by Shane Olkers. On the halfway line. That's where the Crusaders will start this attack from. Straight to the defense. They've used Wayne Khan a lot to take on that cover. Try and get them over the advantage line, and he's got hurt as well, Wayne Khan. 100 kilograms all the way from Cape Town. Just there. Oh, that looks sore.
Yeah, the knee to the head.
Nah, just his ankle. Twisted it.
So Wayne Khan, 100 kilograms. Played provincial rugby for the Eagles as well.
Because you're going is running time.
Also works for the government, child and youth care worker, this man here.
It's good. Gents.
A lot of talk.
Respect.
Lot of talk, and the referee says it's all about respect.
Yes, something I wanted to mention earlier in the scrums. Quite a lot of talk from the Crusader side. A lot of chopping. Maybe it's part of the gameplay.
Can't underestimate the psychology, McNeil. There's a lot happening before we even engage in a scrum. In the meantime, it is Richard Volker who has joined proceedings.
7. Relax.
Just being introduced now. Important scrum, important passage, important period. Still waiting for our first score. There's been glimpses of brilliance from both teams. More so probably the Crusaders, but nothing to show for it. And that is the story of the first half.
Sit steady.
I'll have to go again. So Vala is actually a recognized hooker, and he's playing prop at the moment. To see him closest to us on the Tygerberg side, Vala, see how acquainted he is, and if he can hold his own against this Crusaders machine.
Point! Sit! Steady!
Oh, he's going to be worked over here. But most props will struggle against this Crusaders pack. They've done well to get the ball out that
Turnover
quickly.
is good, fast
And
man in.
now there's turnover possession from the Crusaders. They'll use the wind and chase this Tygerberg defense back. The bounce of the ball will favour Tygerberg. Oh, it's a bit of a hospital pass. The captain is there to contest. Reinhard steers and wins the ball for the Crusaders. Now, can they do something with this? A disorganized defensive line. The Crusaders need to put it through the hands. The dummy, show and go, straight on his feet. Oh, that's a high tackle. Whoa, this is going to be trouble. Is he going to rule a possible penalty try in the act of scoring? This could be double trouble for Tygerberg.
That's good. I believe. Just move away, gents. Just move away. Just move away. I have a high tackle against play it around against number 11. So I believe if he would have tackled him high, penalty try, yellow card. Let me just explain. No. The responsibility is still on him.
Definitely high, and he would have scored.
Scoring opportunity, so he's going
No
penalty, yellow
defenders
card.
left.
100% right by the officials. So for our viewers at home, in the act of scoring, a high tackle prevented the score, and if it wasn't for the dangerous tackle, he would have scored. So therefore, it's double trouble, a penalty try, and if you give a penalty try, that normally results in a yellow card as well. So the guilty party, Ryan van Ster, is off the field for 10 minutes. So yellow card, and the conversion does not need to be taken, because with a penalty try you get the automatic conversion added. So 7-0 for the Crusaders. This is how it came. Lovely dummy there, and straight for the angle. Look at that, on the neck. Even though he was dipping, the responsibility on the tackler is safety first. So there we go. He would have gone over.
Now got to find out.
No problem with that decision by the referees. Well done, and well consulted as well. The result definitely the correct one. The Crusaders finally have something to show for their dominance. 7-0 lead after 33 minutes. Now with a man to the good, they'll surely give this ball some air. Try and get a second try. That's gone. He's been busy this afternoon. Cedras. Not the best pass.
Stop in front, stop.
Collected on his bootlaces from Zana. Fullback as well positioned September. Not the best angle, not the best clearance, and the Crusaders will love this.
Well done, well done.
Don't provoke him. Don't provoke him. Yeah.
Well, the Crusaders then with their tails up and with a man advantage.
Just hold him. Let's go. Get in the line now. Just hold.
Ryan van Ster in the bin.
5 maroon and 15. You're off. 5 and 15.
Interesting time to do double substitution from Tygerberg.
off, yeah.
Just saw
Number
22
5.
Emilio Arduenas appear on the field, and then also
Number 15.
Michlali.
Sorry, you number 15. You're off. Thanks.
Michlali Mgolodela is
Captain.
goes by the nickname of Gold Dust. That's a wrestle name. I don't know if you follow your wrestling, McNeil, but Gold Dust, one of the wrestlers there in the USA. Tygerberg will kick through. Oh, that's a great body position by Tygerberg. That's really well done by them to turn this defensive effort into a possible attack. And the handoff is good. Now it's a race to the line. Whoa, just short, Tygerberg. Still the danger is there. This time the Crusaders defense being tested. Patience, that's the key now for them. It is Van der Walt.
No.
He goes on a run. The next spot awaiting is the Lock May. Will he get the ball? Not yet. It's driven up by Juliat. Well, this man started at Van der Walt. He'll take it another meter or so forward. Still awaiting Tygerberg's first score. Crusaders 7-0 up. They're playing with one man less. Now finally that opportunity does come for May. No cracks in that Crusaders defense.
Balls out, balls out.
Van der Walt this time, he knocks it forward. Oh, that was close. So many little chances for Tygerberg. He knows it, Van der Walt. He knows how important that was.
Yeah, ball was out.
Yeah, maybe it was in a bit of a hurry. Again, acting the play before catching the ball.
He's a backline player. We're having a scrum, gents. Let's go on.
And again, the Crusaders are
We're having
talking,
a scrum, so we're going
having a
on.
conference before scrumming.
So waiting for the floodlights to come on. If you see a gloomy picture, that is the real story in Saldanha Bay. Our electricity has come back on in the commentary booth. We're very thankful for that, but unfortunately our pylons are still out, so we still require those to come back on as it's getting pretty dark here in Saldanha Bay. Thankfully we have seen 37 minutes of action in this first half. It's been an interesting one. Crusaders probably full value for that 7-0 lead. It came through a penalty try, and now the scrum dominance will earn them a further advantage if nothing comes from this. The double skip pass to no one specifically, so they need to start from deep. Will they kick or will they continue to run? Well, that little miss pick up from the base of the scrum resulted in the runners not being fed.
Penalty.
But it was a penalty, not rolling away. That's the reason from the referee. Mr. Jefta, he's had his hands full, JB and Jafta. Daniel Roberts as well.
1.5.
Yeah, the Crusaders trying to run this one from the try line. Huge risk to take. They are playing with the wind from the backs, swinging the ball wide. Can result in another forward pass, but luckily they got away with a penalty.
Clearing kick comes from the Crusaders. They probably have another opportunity before the half-time interval, but it's going to be from pretty deep inside their own half. There is Daniel Roberts. He's the captain of Tygerberg. They've done such good things on defense, but one lapse, just one lapse. A high tackle in a scoring position resulted in a yellow card and a penalty try, and that's really the only blemish on that scorecard for them. Knock on from the line out gives Tygerberg a rare opportunity inside the Crusaders half. They'll also draw a lot of confidence the way they've broken out, the little opportunities that they have created, and that added advantage of the wind coming towards their favor in the second half. And the wind is playing a factor, undoubtedly so. Less than a minute to play in this first exchange between the two teams.
Crouch. Point. Set.
Here's Vint. The Crusaders will bring the heat again, but it's hooked and moved out quickly through the channels. Finally picked up by Gwiliat. No room to play with next to the touchline. Run comes from Van Rooyen. They'll set up the next phase. They'll just pop and pass. Burst of speed there by Johannes. Kees Vint. This time they do move it along. Roberts, he also provides the link into that back line. Well met in defense by Wilner Thingelbracht. The siren in the background. Last opportunity, unless it's a penalty, of course. Vraag he wants the contact. This is Van der Walt. He's been nice and busy. Van der Walt, better hands by the flank. Kees Vint. And for isolated runners at this stage, they're trying to test the Crusaders' defense, but it's 1-1 coming at the Crusaders at this stage, and instead of little partnerships, there goes Van der Walt again. Gets rid of the first defender, but not the second. Just outside the 22, the siren has gone off. So we're on optional time. The next break in play, unless it's a penalty, will be at the end of the half. That's a very good run by Hartzenberg. Haven't seen a lot of his carries in the first half. Van der Walt says, I'll have another one. Khan meets him in defense and rips the ball illegally
Number
so.
6 and 8 offside.
6 and 8 offside. So
Number 6 and
Khan,
number 8 offside.
Khan and Steers, the captain Steers and Khan, who's had a busy afternoon, both singled out for defensive lapses. So what do Tygerberg do now? It is Khan that's seated on his one knee, getting some medical attention, but he'll get back up and say, okay, I can sort myself out during the halftime interval.
Here's the mark.
Tygerberg, do they look for the line out? Do they go for the quick tap? It looks like they're setting up for the quick tap. Geswind. Second phase play for Tygerberg, creeping towards that line. Has that been spoiled and successfully turned over by Olkers? Does great work for the Crusaders. Finally, they say enough is enough. We won't use the win for one last attack opportunity. Roberts comes to question the referee. It's not going to matter because the whistle is blown, so they can talk all they want. At the end of the day, the whistle has signaled the end of the first half. It's been pretty intense, especially up front. Opportunities few and far between for Tygerberg. Crusaders
I'm talking to Evander De Weer, Regional Manager of Hollywood Bets. Evander, second year back at the tournament, how are you guys feeling?
Yeah, it's always good to be at Saldanha. Obviously, we saw the good coverage we received last year. I told Bert and the team that, look, we'll be back this year, and obviously we've seen the great investment in the community of Saldanha, and we love that as a company.
Hollywood Bets versus Saldanha brand, is that something that was consciously worked on?
I don't want to give anything away, but let's see what happens in the future.
Futures, good to hear you saying futures. Does that mean we can expect Hollywood Bets back for a number of years still?
Definitely. This is not our first, our second, and we won't stop now.
It's good to see your involvement in sport, especially in a West Coast town like Saldanha. Your involvement in sport, and particularly grassroots, can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I think Hollywood Bets is very big on grassroots football, rugby, all sporting codes, including netball. We are also involved with SA Netball, and it's good to see that netball is also part of the tournament this year, and will definitely be next door this year as well. Yeah.
There's been phenomenal growth in the Easter tournament, Saldanha one, resulting in the netball being added now. Is there a possibility or chance that we may see other codes of sports also forming part of the Saldanha Easter tournament?
I would hope so. I'm sure Bert and the guys are looking into all forms of sport, and I think this is a start, and there's definitely room for more.
And then finally, you guys are sort of at the moment the secondary sponsorship. Any chance we can see you guys becoming the title sponsor?
Like I said, I don't want to give anything away. There's definitely talks. Let's see what happens this year and next year.
Evander, thank you so much. I don't suppose I can ask you for the lotto numbers now, can I?
Well, I hope I can give it, but unfortunately not.
Thank you so much.